What does fashion mean to you?
When you use fashion properly, it can be your confidence boost, your way to express what you can't say, your calm, and in a lot of ways for me, it's been my superpower.
Hi everyone and welcome to a new broadcast of Larisa Gabu show. Today we have a wonderful lady, again a queen from US, and I'm so excited about interviewing her finally tonight because it wasn't that easy to find the correct timing, and as busy she is busy, but today she gave us this opportunity to have her here and to be able to hear about her story, her advocacy, what she's doing. You're very welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
I love your hair. How
Oh, thank
that's
you.
beautiful.
Thank you. I do this hairstyle more often now because apparently that's my husband's favorite hairstyle for some reason.
Oh, I
He's
think
been requesting.
it fits
So
you very well.
thank
Very
you.
well. And I love the cornrows. So, but I usually did that a lot when I was in Cameroon. And this
Mm.
is typical African style. And it's very original when I always see people having the cornrows or the fashion. And this fits you, really, this fits
Oh,
you.
thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Really appreciate it.
Yes, I would love you to present yourself again.
Hi, everyone. My name is Marteng Louis Charles Adolphe. I was born and raised in the beautiful island of Haiti. I moved to the US when I was 17 years of age. I am married for 14 years to my lovely husband.
Yeah.
I am a mother of a 23-year-old. So that tells you I'm old. 23-year-old. So he is in school right now for computer engineering, and
Mm.
I'm so proud of him. I am also a dual certified nurse practitioner, adult gerontology, primary care, and psychiatric mental health. And I am the oldest of seven siblings.
Wow. You know, I am the oldest of 13 siblings.
That's way
Only,
more than that's
only,
way more than I.
only girls.
Oh my God, I cannot imagine this house.
Oh my God. And
13 girls?
yes. And
Oh my
and
God.
then yeah, when you just say yes, maybe you are old. I think I'm 43 or so, so we're same age. I feel very
43
young.
years old.
I feel very young actually, and I think we still have so much to do in life, and you
Yes,
look
ma'am.
beautiful and young, and yeah, 13
Thank
children
you.
and the church's children. So I went to, it's so
Oh my
common in
God.
Africa that
Oh yeah.
couples they have many kids, and not it's not that common in the West, in Europe, and maybe I don't know in US, but it's
And
very
the,
common in Africa.
in Haiti is also is because my grandma had 12 children and
Mm-hmm.
each of them had at least seven. So I broke the curse, so I only have one.
You know, maybe the only one will have maybe 20. We don't know.
Whew, not the way the life is right now, but let's see. I'm okay with being a glamour because I tell him all the time, I don't want to be a grandma. I want to be a glamour.
Wow,
So
wow, 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 wow. Me too. So thank you for presenting yourself. And yes, I get to know you but because of the pageantry. And yeah, tell us, why did you join the beauty pageant? How all it started?
I've been in pageantry since 2019.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I joined pageantry, it takes me back because as I mentioned earlier, I'm a dual certified nurse
Yeah.
practitioner for my first when I for my first graduate school.
Mm-hmm.
I was fortunate enough. I went to Florida International University in Miami, Florida. I was fortunate enough to be one out of the six trainees that the College of Nursing chose to work with
Mm-hmm.
underserved community. And out of the six of us, I was the only one that was chose to work with HIV/AIDS patients.
Mm-hmm.
Working with HIV/AIDS patient will give me a whole different passion. I'm already a loving, caring person. I love to educate, but that path give me a bigger passion, give me like opening, like resurface my passion to help others. And what makes me choose pageantry down that path is
Mm-hmm.
because with pageantry, I do believe give me a bigger platform for education. So that's the reason I joined pageantry, for me to have a bigger platform, a bigger audience
Mm-hmm.
for education.
Wow, awesome, awesome. And then how many titles have you had so far since?
I competed in two different pageants, two national and one local
Yeah,
pageant so far. But the local and one of the national is the same pageant. So the two pageant I competed so far, and for the same title as I'm from Haiti, of course, as
mm,
Mrs. Haiti is Mrs. Haiti International, but
yeah,
as a state title, as a country title, so I competed for Mrs. Haiti. At that time, my title was Mrs. Port-au-Prince, which is a city, the big city of Haiti, basically.
yes.
And
Wow.
I competed back on 2020 with COVID. So I was first runner up.
Mm-hmm.
I went back in 2021 and I won the title. And that same 20, I went back in April 2021. I won the title in July 2021. I went to Tennessee, competed at a national level where I competed with 50 plus women from all over the country.
Wow.
And again, last year, I competed in Miss MBIA, Miss Black International Ambassador, as Mrs. Haiti, and our pageant was last October.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, this is actually the one that that's where I start following you. And yes, it's amazing. Congratulations for all your journey and all that. And
Thank you.
before starting being a part of the pageantry myself, I used to see pageantry like, okay, for people who have nothing to do, or women who have low education, they have nothing to do, contribute in the community. It's actually the contrary.
Yes, ma'am. I
Men
have to agree.
the women that are part of pageantry are women that are entrepreneur, women who can rule a country. Because
Yes,
just
ma'am.
being a pageant is a lot to give. First of all, to win with yourself as a woman, and then most of them are very, very intelligent and they have so much good skills, like what you explaining. And sorry, I've been having so cold. And as women of color, and me coming from Cameroon, you from Haiti, and having a successful life, it's not just all overnight. And we all choose to use our gift and skills, even though we have so much to do, because we already having a
Yes.
I I usually don't like to present myself because when I start I feel like I do everything. I'm a singer, I'm an interpreter. When I mean singer, it's not like I sing a little bit. I've had concert, I write songs, and I'm an author.
Oh,
I just wrote
the
my
women with many hats.
yeah, I wrote my book just in 2022, and I have found my TV. I have my NGO. I'm a kindergarten teacher. I'm a professional interpreter. I interpret almost every day. So then I interview people, and I was part of the pageantry, and I'm a mom. So I'm like, most of these queens, we have so much because we want to give. When more you share, more God give you back.
Yes, ma'am.
I
Yes,
feel
ma'am.
people who don't give are very selfish, and life is also sometimes selfish with them.
Yes, ma'am.
But when we have this heart of love and giving, God will add and add so that we can give more to others. And when I'm
Yes.
hearing what you're saying, it's the first time I'm interviewing a queen, which I've been working in the area where you said with HIV patients, and I've been following your page. This caught my attention because has so much energy. You remember when we spoke, and I say, wow, there's something about you. I feel like, my God, she's ongoing, going, and and this I want to encourage much women in color and women around the world. So my desire was that I can bring you on my Larisa Gabu show to empower, to encourage someone outside there, and to tell them, see me, what I did is because I wanted. And I'm here, I'm a beauty pageant. Even without being a beauty pageant, you can still do it. Awesome.
I agree. I agree. We are women, we wear many hats, and that's the good thing. And I have to piggyback on what you said.
Yeah.
When you give, my grandma always, she was very spiritual, rest in peace, grandma. She always said, when you give back, and it is on the Bible, when you give, God will give you 10 times more.
Yeah.
And with my background, it's always a pleasure for me. And people can tell, and people tell me that all the time. When it comes to education, it's just like it's my passion. Once I start talking about it, people can see the passion. People can see the passion. They can see like that's what I want to do. Because I'm a strong believer that the
Mm-hmm.
more you educate about something, the better choices you make in life.
Oh,
And with my background, so I with me, I always want to know more. I always want to go further so I can learn more and come back and give back to the community, because I'm big on giving back to the community, because that's one way for you to give back.
yes.
It's for you to go learn something, because so many times, perfect example, I was scrolling into social media, and then
Mm-hmm.
somebody posts a picture with somebody that something with somebody, and then
Mm-hmm.
they zoom, because social media can be a bully space for people now.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
they zoom into the picture, and then they start making fun of that young lady. So I saw it. I went under the page, and I told them, yes, this person has this, this, and this, and this. And you'd be surprised how many people are like, I never heard of that. I'm like, yes, what she has, there's a treatment for it. And then somebody messaged under that post, thank you. I had to go back and delete my post because her post was bully. She was bullying that person. So she
Mm,
went back. She said, thank you for this, because now I had to go back and delete my post. I never heard of this. Those are the type of thing that makes me feel good, because I know what I know, I can enlighten somebody else and I can educate somebody else. And
exactly.
that's what I like to do.
Wonderful.
Educating.
Amazing, amazing. And you are very active in your community now, still doing working in that area?
Yes, because I'm a dual certified nurse practitioner. So I
Mhm.
started as a primary care nurse practitioner, where I work with patients that have a lot of comorbidities. Comorbidities meaning diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, all
Mhm.
of the other type of long-term chronic diseases.
Businesses.
And back in 2020, remember, I tell you, I'm always on the go thinking, what else can I do
Mhm.
to better educate myself to give back? So I remember back in COVID, I was sitting on my couch. Remember at that time we were on quarantine. Remember,
Yes.
remember early
Quarantine.
2020, we were on quarantine.
Mhm.
And I remember sitting on my couch, I said, what else I can foresee on the future, that is going to be a lot of psychiatric problems. So I decided, I have a conversation with my husband, and my husband is very supportive. And I thank God for him, because he very supportive on everything I do, whether it's school, whether it's pageant, whether it's me giving back to the community, he's
Mhm.
always by my side. So I had a conversation with them, and he always whenever I mention school, so that's a go for him. So I told him I want to go back to school for me to get a psychiatric degree. So
Mhm.
back in 2020, during COVID, I started school. So not that's why I'm a dual certified. And now with the psychiatric, I'm like, okay, how can, since my platform, my legacy is ending the stigma of HIV, because my platform is ending the stigma of HIV. So I'm like, okay, with my medical background, I am able to educate my community what HIV is, how to manage it. But
Mhm.
now I bring in a new degree, psychiatric. So
Mhm.
now with the psychiatric, because I can also help them psychiatrically,
Mhm.
with have them get the ones that living with HIV with low self-esteem. I
Mhm.
can help them with therapy.
Mm-hmm.
And then the ones that living with HIV and they start being depressed and anxiety, I
Mm-hmm.
can not only help them with therapy,
Mm-hmm.
counseling, I can also help them with medications. So that's why I always thinking which way I can, how I can better myself in order for me to give back to the community.
Awesome, awesome. This is amazing. Congratulations with your
Thank you.
with the school, the degree, and then what you are doing. This is amazing and wonderful. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
And I would like you to say something again to the ladies outside there. Is there anything you want to say to any woman or general everybody for a time as this?
For a time like this, whew, it's a lot I can say. It's a lot I can say because there's a lot going on. But in general,
Mm,
if in general, I can tell to any women listen to this, to the conversation me and you are having is
mhm,
whatever that you're going through right now, hang in there. It's not gonna rain forever. My grandma's favorite quote, she always said, it's always get pitch black before day's time coming. So
yes.
whatever you're going through right now, just hang in there. It's not gonna be hard forever. And if I have to talk in, I know we touching a little bit about pageantry. When you said before pageantry, I used to think exactly what you're thinking. I used to think, oh, it's a bunch of women they have nothing better to do. They just wear a crown and a sash. They're just going around. Oh my God. You know how many times I have to educate people about pageantry? That's not what it is.
No.
I have come across some phenomenal women
Yeah.
with some beautiful and motivated platform. I come across women, I'm like, oh my God, your journey is something that's unheard of, and your courage is unheard of.
Yes.
So, pageantry is not the surface that you see with us wearing a crown, with us wearing a sash, with
Mm-mm.
us wearing beautiful gowns, with us, you see us going places and walk on stage. That's a lot of work behind it.
Yes, it is.
And it does give us a bigger platform to educate,
Mm,
like for instance, it's for me because
mm,
everybody have different platform when it comes to pageantry.
mm,
So for women that wants to join pageantry, please do, is give you a platform for you to be a better person. It give you a platform where you never know something you went through, you're able to communicate with, you never know.
mm,
Somebody else on that moment probably going through the same thing
mm.
that you went through, that you overcome.
Yeah.
How you overcome that can be a brighter day for that person who currently going through what you went through. So if I one thing I can tell any woman right now, whatever you're going through,
Mm,
hang in there. Hang in there. It's gonna get better. And if your desire is to join pageantry, by all means, don't listen to what other people said.
mm-mm,
Have your own experience. That's why I always tell people. I'm in a medical field. I'm a dual certified nurse practitioner, but I'm also an ICU nurse. I
mm,
was an intensive care nurse. All the time. That happened to me all the time. I'm a people person. I always laugh with people. I always like to enjoy people around. I don't listen to what other people said. When I go caring for my patients, I try to establish my own relationship with that patient.
mm.
And 9 out of 10, we have the best day ever. So
Wow.
in general, hang in there. It's gonna get better.
Wonderful, wonderful. I got my own sentence insight on. Thank you so much. And Louise, I'm going to invite you again because we have a project of talking to women time to time. You have so much to share, to motivate. And thank you. I'm so honored that you accept to come on my show. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Welcome
for
back.
having me. Thank you for having me. Thank you so much.
Welcome back.
Bye.